Hey everyone! Ever get that sudden craving for something sweet but you're trying to stay low carb? Maybe you're wondering, is it possible to have cookies that taste amazing without loading up on sugar and carbs? Well, you're in luck because today we're diving into the best low-carb cookie recipes you'll ever taste. These cookies are not just low in carbs, they're big on flavor and easy to make. So stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have a lineup of cookie recipes that won't mess up your macros or your taste buds. These aren't just any low-carb cookies. We're talking about cookies that are crunchy, chewy, and packed with flavors like chocolate, peanut butter, and coconut without all the guilt. I'll walk you through each recipe step by step, and I'll even share some baking hacks to make sure they turn out perfect every time. Whether you're keto, diabetic, or just looking to cut down on sugar, these recipes are going to be your new best friend. Recipe 1, Chocolate Chip Dream Cookies. Alright, let's kick things off with the classic everyone loves chocolate chip cookies. But these aren't your grandma's cookies, these are low-carb, keto-friendly, and just as delicious. So here's what you'll need. Almond flour, a sugar substitute like erythritol or monk fruit, some unsweetened chocolate chips, and a little coconut oil. To start, you're going to mix up the dry ingredients first. Almond flour gives these cookies that perfect chewy texture without the carbs. Then we add our sweetener, just enough to give it that classic chocolate chip cookie sweetness but without the sugar spike. And the best part? Unsweetened chocolate chips that melt perfectly in the oven. Pop them in at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes, and you've got yourself a batch of gooey, low-carb chocolate chip cookies. Trust me, one bite and you'll forget these are low-carb. Now, if chocolate chip cookies are a classic, then peanut butter cookies are a staple. But instead of the traditional peanut butter sugar overload, let's keep it low-carb and packed with healthy fats. Recipe 2, Peanut Butter Protein Cookies. This recipe is perfect if you're looking for a protein boost. Here's what we'll need. Just 3 ingredients. Natural peanut butter, an egg, and a bit of your favorite low-carb sweetener. Now, just mix these 3 together until you get a smooth dough. The best thing about these cookies? They're so simple you don't even need a mixer. Just scoop and flatten them with a fork to get those classic crisscross marks. Bake these for about 8 to 10 minutes, and there you have it. Peanut butter protein cookies that are soft, chewy, and full of that rich, nutty flavor. And guess what? Each one is only about 2 grams of net carbs. I mean, honestly, who knew something so delicious could also be low carb? These cookies are my go-to for an afternoon snack when I'm craving something sweet, but don't want to derail my diet. Ready to try something unique? Let's get a little gourmet with coconut macaroon cookies. Recipe 3, Coconut Macaroons. These coconut macaroons are a total game changer. They're light, fluffy, and bring a tropical vibe to your cookie plate. For this recipe, you'll need shredded unsweetened coconut, egg whites, a low-carb sweetener, and a dash of vanilla. First, we're going to whip those egg whites until they're nice and frothy. This is going to help give our macaroons that fluffy, airy texture. Then fold in the shredded coconut sweetener and vanilla. Scoop little mounds onto your baking sheet and bake them at 325 degrees for about 15 minutes. When they come out, they'll be golden brown on the outside and deliciously chewy on the inside. And here's a bonus hack. Drizzle them with a little melted dark chocolate for an extra treat. These macaroons are a sweet, low-carb bite of paradise. Alright, let's dive into something for the chocolate lovers. FUDGE low-carb double chocolate cookies. These are perfect if you're craving something super rich and chocolatey. Recipe 4, double chocolate fudge cookies. Here's what you need. Almond flour, cocoa powder, a little bit of coconut oil, and of course, some sugar-free chocolate chips. Start by mixing the almond flour with the cocoa powder and sweetener. Then add in the coconut oil to keep these cookies extra moist. And finally, fold in those sugar-free chocolate chips. Bake them at 350 degrees for about 10-12 minutes, and let them cool completely before you dig in. Trust me, these cookies taste like pure chocolate bliss, but without the sugar rush. I'll just warn you now, these double chocolate fudge cookies might be a little addictive. So if you end up eating half the batch in one sitting, well, you're not alone. If you're loving these recipes so far and can't wait to try them, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want more delicious low-carb recipes like this, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now for our final recipe, let's make something a little festive. Spiced ginger snap cookies. Recipe 5, spiced ginger snap cookies. These cookies are perfect for when you're craving a warm, spicy flavor. Here's what you'll need. Almond flour, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and a pinch of cloves. Oh, and don't forget the sugar-free sweetener and a little molasses for that deep, classic ginger snap taste. Mix up all the dry ingredients first, then add a little melted coconut oil and just a teaspoon of molasses. That small amount of molasses will give these cookies an authentic ginger snap flavor while keeping the carb count low. Roll them into small balls, flatten slightly, and bake at 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. When they're done, these ginger snaps are soft, chewy, and packed with a spicy kick that's perfect with a cup of tea or coffee. And there you have it! 5 incredible low-carb cookie recipes that are big on flavor but light on carbs. Who says you can't enjoy a sweet treat while staying healthy? Whether you're all about the chocolate or a sucker for peanut butter, there's a cookie here for everyone. I hope these recipes inspire you to try something new in the kitchen and enjoy your low-carb journey without sacrificing taste. Let me know in the comments which cookie you're excited to try first, or if you're like me, maybe you'll just try them all. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, delicious, healthy treats are totally within reach. So go ahead, bake up a batch of cookies and treat yourself without the guilt. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And share it with a friend who loves cookies as much as you do. Happy baking, and I'll see you in the next video.